Everyone, welcome back, and this is Naveen from UABrains. So in this video, let's see how to fetch data from JSON. Okay, so previously we see text data, and let's see JSON. So when I click on JSON button, I want to display a JSON data. So you're gonna fetch JSON data. You need to have a JSON file. So let's create quickly a JSON file. So here the same data folder, you have a text file. So I create right-click new file users.json. Okay, let's make a simple user.json. Not user, let's take mobiles.json. Okay, fine. I have a JSON file. So here I create a JSON normal objects. So how you create a JSON objects here is normal object, JavaScript object, but every property and value will be having double quotes. Okay, so don't give single quotes, it throws an error. So in JSON you'll always have even property name also double quotes. So here what I do, the single one object, okay, not multiple. Let's take an ID, and ID 1001 number, don't worry, you can keep it without any quotes, and ID brand Apple. Okay, sorry, no single quotes, Apple, and color I'm gonna display the color is silver. Next, price. So price I'm gonna display some 35,000. Okay, so it's quite very simple object. So now what is the plan is, when I click on this button, I have to fetch this particular JSON data and display exactly over here. So what you do is, yeah, let's click on this particular button to perform a JAX call. That button, actually we have an ID, that's a JSON button. So come down. So let's make JSON data. Okay, so let's make JSON button. Okay, so let's JSON button is equal to document dot query selector of hash JSON button. So let's make the JSON button dot add event listener of click events comma one function. Sorry, click events comma one function. So here you have to fetch data. So same way how we have performed over here, you have to do the same story. But I'm not writing comments here again. So let's make a JAX. So how to create a JAX? Let's xhr is equal to new XML HTTP request. After that, xhr dot open, and you just have to do what I'm going to provide get request to get data and also the URL. So that's the dot slash data folder slash mobiles dot json is my file name, and it is true asynchronous. And after that, xhr dot send, so you have send it, and then you have to process. So xhr dot onload, so after successfully done from a server side, here onload, you just check if xhr dot status is equal to 200 for successful response. You will get data. So let data is equal to again xhr dot response text. Okay, let me do as of now a console.log of data. Okay, fine. So let's see this now. When I click on the button, you get data from the file. So let's check. Open a console window, and when I click on JSON data button, yes, I got the mobile file data. But thing is, this data in a form of JSON string format. So if it is JSON string, you can't able to catch the actual data. So what you have to do is, for JSON, you have to convert this string to a JSON object. Okay, how to convert this to a JSON object is JSON.parse. So what I do is normal string. If you want to know that, just say type of data. So what type of data we are getting is string. So but I need to convert this like an object. See, it's just complete black color. You get this string convert to object. How to convert object is I'll do like this. Let mobile is equal to JSON dot parse data. Okay, so now let's do our console dot log of mobile. Okay, and just see now when I click on a JSON, see you got now a proper object. So this data I want to display exactly on my card. Again, you're gonna start with DOM manipulation. So for that, I'm gonna create a separate function to display the data over here. So what I do is display JSON data. So let display JSON data is equal to one arrow function. So let me call that. So display JSON data of, I'm gonna provide the mobile. So let's take mobile. You can create a new object here, and way to display is on my JSON card. Okay, in which format? I want to display in a UL tags format. So what I do is let HTML template is equal to empty. Let's take HTML template. I use normal UL tag /UL. Here I will display all list items. So what was there is ID. So ID is going to be the mobile dot ID. Next, I want to display brand. So mobile dot brand, and then you have what color. So mobile dot color, and what you do is price. So mobile dot price. Okay, so this I have to display on this card. So let me get the card ID. Here document dot query selector of hash, this paste it, dot inner HTML is gonna be a HTML template. That's it. So this is the to display data on a page. So now check, we don't need to deal with console log again. So as soon as you get data, I call the function, and that function is going to display data on your page. So no console log, click on the button, you got data. Okay, if you want to format properly like a bootstrap, so you can do separate classes. You can give a class called I think it's this group, and each here you can give a class called list group item. So to properly format, you can give this nice bootstrap classes, and you can give some margin top 1. Yeah, now you can check. Yes, looks good. And you got a data, and text file you got already, and JSON data we got now. So now let's make the API data. So I want to fetch some external. So till now what we have discussed is we are doing Ajax, but thing is we are doing a local file. Okay, so I don't want local file, I want to fetch data from a external API. So what external API as of now we're going to discuss is there is one website JSON placeholder, jasonplaceholder.com, and when you, this is a fake online API for developers. Here if you can come down, there is a list of URLs to fetch. So let me click on users. If I click on users, yes, so this is the URL. When you hit this URL, you're gonna get this particular data, so which contains a list of users information. So this data is available from online. So what we do is, see, when I hit enter, the page is getting refreshed because it's normal HTTP request. But what I want to do is I want to fetch same data from the same URL using Ajax and without page refresh. Okay, that's the Ajax concept. So let me fetch this data from my example, and that too when I click on this particular button. So let's start. That button we have an ID API button. Copy this, come down, API button. So let's API button is equal to document dot query selector of hash is it, and just say API button dot add event listener. Here I write click events and then one function. Here Ajax call again. So let's xhr is equal to new XML HTTP request and xhr dot open. I just spent data get request and URL. So what's the URL is? Copy this URL json placeholder dot typicode.com/users. Copy that and paste it, comma true for asynchronous, and then xhr dot send and then xhr dot onload is equal to an arrow function. So here you make if status xhr dot status is equal to 200. Then I have to fetch data. So let's data is equal to xhr dot response text. Okay, let me do a console log as of now. Console log of data. Fine. So when I click on this button, I will get data from this particular external URL and data comes in a console log. So let's see this process now. Back to here, open a console window, console. Yeah. When I click on this button, you never see a page refresh. I think data takes time, it seems. Yes, you got data. So no page refresh, you got data, but this data actually again string format. Let's convert this to a JSON object. But what data is coming is set of users. So let's users is equal to JSON dot parse of data. Okay, so let's see now what comes in a console log. Console.log of users. Okay, let's see what comes in a console log users. When I click on this button, yes, I got 10 different objects. So it gets 10 elements array, each is an object. Fine. And that's how Ajax works. Okay, and you never see a page refresh. Let me do one more time. See, page is here. You click on a button, no page refresh, got data. This is what Ajax. Okay, but this data I don't want to display here. Again, I want display over here. Again, you have to convert this like a UL tags and display here. So that's we'll do now. Yeah. So I write here display users. So let's display users is equal to a function. I call that. So display users. I'm gonna provide the users. So here you will get the users. Okay, so these users is an array, so you have to convert that like an you have to loop it. So what I do is let HTML template is equal to an empty string, and yep, what I do is HTML template. Actually, I need to convert them to UL tags. Right, so multiple UL tags. That's better. Yeah. So I just have to loop it. So for let user of users, normal array looping. Here HTML template plus is equal to, because I have to keep on append. So backtick. Here I want to use a UL tag /UL. So multiple UL tags. And if you wish, you can give a class name also. List group and li with the class called list group item. What you display is actually what data has come. You got actually a ID. So let's make an ID user.id let's make some multiple name. So let's make the name. This is user.name and email. So user dot email and address. Not address. Address again a complete object. So just say street and city. Okay. Street. How we get street? Address dot street. Address dot street and city. Address dot city. Address dot city. Okay, fine. And so this data I want to up into the card, that is API card. Copy that back to here. I'll just make after for loop document dot query selector of this one dot inner HTML is equal to HTML template. That's it. Yeah. So let's see now. You can give some margin top 1. Okay, looks good. Now check. See here, when I click on API data, you see no page refresh. Yes, so I got data. Okay, and if you want to give some nice colors, last finishing touch, header I give bg what, bg primary, and text white, and card body I'll give text light, not text light, it's bg light. I'll tell you what I'm doing, bg light, so it looks nice, this color format. Okay, and this is bg success and text white, this is gonna be the bg light. Okay, and lastly here bg warning text white, and here bg light. Okay, so done. So now when I click on text data, you got text data here, JSON data, local JSON data, and when I click on API data, yes, you got all the 10 employees, I mean 10 users data here. So this is a very basic example of how can you fetch data from Ajax. Now not only fetch, because you're going to perform a lot of operations. You can do get request, you can do form submission, post request, put, delete, and all this. Okay, so from next video let's see how to perform different get, post, put, and delete requests from Ajax, and also we'll see how to develop the custom API library using Ajax. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.